Coach, obviously a slow start from three, hit 1 of 13 in the first quarter, and then ended up with 15. What kind of led to that three-point shot being turned on, and what was kind of attributed to that slow start?
I don't know what exactly contributes to the slow start. I mean, some of it might just be numbers. You know, it's a long game, and we're a good shooting team, so the numbers are going to work out in your favor eventually. I mean, you hope it does before the game ends, but you know, I thought the quality of the shots we took were good. And, you know, that sometimes you look at the quality of the shot and you say, you know what, that's the problem, is we're not taking good shots. That wasn't the case tonight. You know, the quality of the shot was fine. They just weren't going in. And so if that's the case, you just keep shooting them, and you trust your process, whatever your process is. And our process is to shoot a lot of threes. We shoot them every single day, and we will continue to shoot them every day. And you know, you get 7% in the first quarter. You also get 56% in the third quarter, and you get 41% in the fourth quarter. So the numbers are the numbers, and they'll get to where they need to be eventually.
Mm-hmm. And then for the second straight game, Ella Pope with 9 points. You know, obviously you missed last year because of the mission trip. What has she meant coming in off the bench to this team in these first few games?
Yeah, it's been nice to have her back. I think she's starting to get into getting a little more comfortable with what we were asking her to do. She certainly has added you know, the last 3 games she's been really good off the bench for us, and you know, looking forward to her development as we go down the road.
Coach, a lot of shots tonight, and you kind of mentioned slow start shooting-wise, but you got more looks thanks to your defensive play. 28 turnovers forced tonight. What can you say about what you did on the defensive end and how that kind of maybe helped you guys get jump-started on the other end?
Yeah, I thought we had some really good stretches of defense. I thought the first 5 minutes and last 5 minutes, first 5 minutes of the first quarter, last 5 minutes of the second quarter, I thought we did a really nice job. Last 5 minutes of the third, we did a good job. You know, you're not going to shut anybody out, but you know, 45 is a number we're pretty happy with, and you know, had some stretches where we were really good. Just need to be a little bit better in those other stretches, but I think we're definitely a better defensive team than we were to start the season, so that's good. You know, we'll be tested in a different manner on Saturday with a different type of offense, so it'll be interesting to see if we can, you know, go back to guarding motion like we had to do against Mercyhurst. So it'll be interesting, but I definitely feel like we're in a better spot.
Coach, the team started off 0-2, and now you are 3-2. What was the turning point in the basketball season?
Just the emphasis on, we've been better defensively the last 3 games, and I think that offensively we're going to be okay in the long run, but defensively we need to put forth more effort and be in the correct spots more often, and we've taken that very seriously and shown improvement, so that's very exciting.
Coach, you guys were up 2 points at the second quarter media timeout. Turned that into a 20-point halftime lead. What do you think changed over those last 5 minutes, and then obviously continuing to build that lead in the second half?
I mean, we made shots. That 36% in the second quarter, those 4 threes all came in the second half of the second quarter. We got to the rim, got some free throws, and then they only scored 2 more points after that media timeout, so that helped as well. You know, being able to get it done, and I thought we played a little bit faster. If you want something that's not number related, I thought this tempo and how we played was a little bit faster in the second half, heading into halftime, or second quarter heading into halftime, and that led to a few more extra possessions, and you know, we got to play in the open court a little bit more, which we're better at.
Coach, at times it seemed as if Florida A&M was heavily guarding Cece Hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Since Cece is such a prolific player and one of your best shooters, how does the offense adjust when Cece's being covered like that?
You know, I think, you know, she's also a very good passer, and she had 6 assists, which is good, and maybe had a few more out there where I think she was, you know, they did a good job of getting her off her spot, and then they guarded, like you said, they gave her a lot of attention once she got it, and I think once she saw how she was being guarded, did a good job of distributing the basketball, and some of those passes that weren't assists led to another pass that led to a basket, or led to one of our missed 3-pointers, which there were several of as well. But I thought she did a good job adjusting. You know, she's a kid that gets guarded many different ways throughout the year, and she does a really nice job of kind of seeing what they're doing and then making adjustments and things of that sort.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you,
All
Coach.
right, thanks
Coach.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maddie, obviously started off 1 of 13 from 3 and then turned it on, ended up hitting 15 threes in the game. What kind of led to, the 3-point shot finally getting, turned on there?
I just think you just kind of have to keep shooting. You're going to miss them, so you just got to keep shooting until you make them, and that's just what shooters do, shoot.
Kind of going off of that, 45 threes tonight, ties the school record for most attempted. Was that kind of the game plan going in, or were you just kind of feeling that 2-3 zone out?
Yeah, if they're playing off, we're going to shoot it. They're kind of packing the paint, so it just kind of made it easier to just shoot it.
Yeah, and like she said, I mean, you're going to miss shots, so you just got to keep shooting because you can't let it take you out your game.
And that's 3 in a row for you guys. What has been powering your team as of late?
Just staying together, like going through the ups and downs, like fighting through the adversity. I mean, we started off 0-2. We came back grinding in practice and just keep pushing, just keep getting better, working on the little things that we need to get better in, and just keep developing as a team.
What has it been like seeing your defense kind of improve these last few games after, obviously a very rough start?
I think it's a good start for us, especially like in the non-conference, going into the conference play, because I mean, I feel like we got a little bit tougher competition in conference, so I feel like this is just getting us prepared for conference play.
Did you kind of see that? You talked a little bit about your fight. Did you see that a little bit tonight? Obviously, it's almost impossible to find a fault in a 53-point win, but you started out of the break kind of slow, and then you got going as the game progressed. Did you see that fight? You guys come together a little early, facing adversity?
Yeah, Coach Bob really wants us to, in games like these where we know we're, but when we're going to be up by a lot, he wants us to work on, technique and just making sure that we run plays and, do everything perfect. Not perfect, but just execute really well so that this is, a practice for whenever we get to, the MAC and, harder games.
Do you guys think some of the slow start tonight was due to the fact that you guys had 9 days off coming into this game and it's coming right off of a break? Do you think that affected you guys at the start of tonight's game?
Yeah, I could say that kind of affected us, having 9 days off and then playing a 7 o'clock game. I feel like you're kind of sluggish, but we got to get out of that because, I mean, we're not going to always play, like she said, not good teams. So we just got to learn how to break through that.
Jumping back to the idea of 3-pointers, when you're standing at the line, what goes through your mind as you prepare to shoot?
Don't think, just shoot. Yeah.
Looking back on tonight's game, what are you looking on to improve performance-wise for the Bobcats for upcoming games?
Not starting off slow, like he said, just getting faster, moving, playing offense way faster, getting stops on defense, just working on the little things that we can improve on.
Anything else for either Cece or Maddie? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are good.
Good job, Steve.